Carlos,
That's
how you
awesome.
say his last name? Araya?
Alcaraz.
Alcaraz. He is like it, dude. He is the show. Especially, when is it U.S. Open time?
Yeah.
Yeah, U.S. Open time. It always has been, but last few years, I feel like it's become like a socialite thing.
Yeah.
You get superstars. If you can get a ticket, you feel good,
Dude, I shout out Hubs. I know Hubs helped you with this as well. Like,
Wait, where is Hubs? Does he want to come on? I thought he was supposed to come on this too. You want to text Hubs?
the Hubs probably 4 years ago at this point, just like asked me and Nate. He was like, "Hey, do you want to go to the U.S. Open?" And I was like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm down. Like, I'm not a big tennis guy, but I'm down. And he's like, this guy Alcaraz, he's like 20 years old. Or he was 19 at the time.
He's 21 now.
Yeah, so 18 probably.
Jesus.
And he's like, he's a fucking up and coming superstar. And we ended up going to the Alcaraz Sinner match. So I think it was 3 years ago, which is the one that went till like 4 a.m.
Yep.
And it was
That was so cool. You were there for that?
Yeah.
You stayed?
We stayed the whole time.
Wow.
He almost left because the person sitting next to us was like, we'd like kind of become friends. And she was like, "Hey, we're heading back to the city. Like, we're taking a college helicopter if you guys want to come."
Oh!
And
I
was
would have
like-
taken that. I would have taken that.
I was like, maybe. And then we were like,
By the way,
fuck
who-
it. We got to stay.
Who's that? Somebody famous?
I
Somebody
know.
important?
We were like in the upper deck. We stayed because once everyone starts leaving at like 2 a.m., they tell the whole upper deck, come down to the bottom to fill,
that's
fill it
cool.
up.
Yeah.
So we were like, nah, we're going to go sit down below and watch. But the...
That's the U.S. Open for you. You can be in the upper deck and people are getting chopped.
But from that day on, I was like, I love it. And then like the next night, I was out with my buddy, and he was been like, "You've been following this kid Alcaraz?" And I was like, "Not." I've been like yes, literally last night, but up until then, no.
Physically, I followed him last night.
And I've become a big, I'm not like Hubs, but I watch
I'm
Alcaraz's
now
big matches.
watching, I'm sitting courtside with Rhea on Sunday.
Are you?
Oh,
Can't wait.
yeah, that's some power couple shit.
That's
You might be like Hov and Beyonce.
power person in the couple, not me. I always describe myself now as the guy in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, when he's like, look at when he's on.
Out of
she's
the
on
way,
the rest-
Sasquatch.
Yeah, out of the way, Sasquatch. That's me now.
Yeah, but you know what? You're in such a good spot where like you are doing shit that you should be like on the power couple level.
Yeah.
So I mean, and them's the break sometimes on the internet with just like what goes viral and what doesn't, and what picks up and what doesn't. But if she's kind of like the star, but you're like, oh yeah, but what I do today, babe? You know what I mean? Like,
no, it helps.
It
definitely helps.
Like,
I'm not
like,
too much of a schlep, at least.
Yeah.
That's
It's
basically
like
what
you
I got to
can
keep that up.
I think I think you deserve a lot more credit and flowers and whatever you want to describe it for what you're doing with some of these professional athletes. So whether or not it maybe is being monetized or recognized, sometimes that just happens on the internet or specifically here at Barstool. You're doing shit that I learned my lesson, right? And I finally won a Marty Mush bet because I said I'm not. And this was the one. Even still on the inside, I was like, I don't think he can do this, but I'm not going to say it
Yeah, it's
publicly.
out by now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This comes out tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. So, first of all, my first one I faced was Alcaraz. First person I faced. There's 300 fans there.
I say the crowd is insane.
Was
Having your crowd's
Having a
nuts.
crowd
Yeah.
makes a lot of difference too.
And
if
I'm
you're just
gonna-
doing it like solo, it's like whatever. You have like pressure.
Yeah.
Or because I'm sure those fans are like, who the fuck is this guy? Like,
Yeah, they probably thought I was a Make-A-Wish kid. Like, oh, look at this.
Deliver it,
Yeah. But then the first one I saw, this doesn't sound crazy. First one I was like, oh my God, I could do this. Like, I see it. And then I start to feel bad because I know I can do it. I swear to God, it's the same thing
you
with
feel
the
bad for him.
Oh,
like,
yes.
I'm
poor
gonna do
Carlos
this.
I
Alcaraz
swear to God,
just
it sounds
won Wimbledon.
insane. Even the baseball one, I was like, I know, I got out on purpose on one of the guys.
So when you say that,
The Make-A-Wish
you
is
mean,
flipped. Like, I don't want to fucking go deep on
And I
him.
know it's like, and this doesn't mean I could play tennis. Like, tennis is so hard in itself.
Tennis
this
is like
was
the
just
hardest sport.
returning a serve,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
like, I also faced Ben Shelton, who hits it 145 at me. And I missed that completely. Like that, I was different. And Carlos even says, like, I don't really hit that hard.
Carlos is like, he's like $130, right?
Yeah, it's like 130, 125.
maybe he's not,
It's still
it's
insane.
not the
Yeah.
hardest on tour.
Yeah,
but
he's like, oh, you could probably do it, and then I hit it back.
But when
It
you
was-
say you see it, I'm always like, I wish. This is where I wish for a day, you could switch brains with people or switch eyes with people. Like when I watch baseball, if I'm like, sitting front row, like I wonder if it like literally looks different to you in a way.
Yeah,
Like to me, it's just it's a blur. Like it's gone, you know. And
Listen,
I wonder
in
if
college
like
I took
for some
Adderall
reason
at
for
one
you,
point,
it like
and I saw the seams. Like that shit was crazy. You would see the seams like curving, like exactly. But like more
Like
with
time
the
sort of
baseball,
slows
right?
down?
When I faced like Bauer and the ones that throw like 97, I didn't think there was any chance of me seeing the ball. And like this, I didn't think I'd be able to like actually try and time it up. And like Carlos's one, I was like seeing it seem like this.
That's crazy.
And I was like, holy shit, I could do this. And then I did it, and it was the best feeling in the entire world. The whole rest of the week was like, I don't have to get anything else anymore.
Yeah.
I'm good. I hit the best guy.